And it looks like we're back underway. The game was remade AP relatively quickly, so we're going to pretty much get right into things. Just waiting for everyone to pick their heroes, of course. This is game one of the third place decider for the GosuCup Americas. The winner of this, of course, comes away with $200, so, you know, good prize money.
And of course, the picks have already been done, but Dota TV doesn't recognize that, so I'm stuck on the picking screen.
Yeah, that's true. We can take a look at these lovely, lovely team icons, the logos here. Top 5. Go figure, have top 5 as their logo. And GraTs, though, just the 2 thumbs up.
Given the thumbs up.
Just waiting a little bit longer. Hopefully this picking screen goes away. It's just a little bit of a bug in the client, I believe, right now, but not too terrible. Just waiting a couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And there we go. Alright, so let's go over the teams. On the dire side, we have GraTs, though. It's going to be Brock Lee Dota, the greatest name in North American Dota, playing that Shadow Demon. Mers Glacius, going to be playing that Nyx Assassin. Arteezy on this Queen of Pain. Sleazel on the Gyrocopter, and finally Goody, aka Fan of Soyeon, on that Weaver.
And for top 5, we're gonna have Reed Shanks on the Undying, hitting up the Trillian support. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this on the Faceless Void. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. But yes, going to be the Trillian carry.
Thought you were fluent.
We have in Chinese. Yeah, okay. The happy face on Rubik. Kinda sad that they didn't officially tag up because I don't believe anyone has actually called this, but the happy face on Rubik as the main Trillian support. Dust playing the Darkseer in the off lane. Just gonna try to stay alive mostly. And Fly on the Batrider in the mid lane.
30 seconds.
Yep, as the Batrider is in the mid lane, it's going to be slightly favorable for GraTs, though, in the sense that they do get the matchup that they want to have in the mid lane. Unfortunately, though, for the most part, these lanes, I mean, I think it actually might favor the GraTs, though, depending on how the bottom lane does. It is going to be an aggressive tri lane with the Weaver for now, but these 2 supports really do have a lot of potential to roam.
The battle begins.
As we had mentioned before, GraTs really likes having these 3 semi-carry type heroes in their lineups.
Regeneration.
So it kind of allows for the supports to really do what's needed for their team.
This isn't what we expected at all, really.
No, in terms of laning, yeah, I agree.
From GraTs, so yeah, you would ordinarily assume the Weaver is going to go in the safe lane as a solo. But
I mean, we'll see what the support rotation really is. The fact that all 3 heroes can pretty much do whatever they want. In terms of like, wow, that was a lot of damage taken from that Weaver. He pretty much went to half almost instantly there. Look at the harass attempt. Dang.
Creeps are pretty strong earlier on in the game. They do hit hard when there's so many of them.
Oh man, look how much damage Arteezy's taking in the mid lane. He actually skilled level 1 Shadow Strike, but he gets level 2, so he'll be okay here. He took a lot of damage from that, though. Lots of stacks on him before. 7 stacks right now, actually.
7 magic
now
sticks
8.
So,
oh man, look how much damage Batrider's taking, though. Is Batrider the first one down?
Getting greedy!
Yeah, wow. Excellent
we see
play
this
there by
so
Arteezy.
often. We just see this so often with Batriders getting greedy before level 3. That sticky napalm isn't actually going to give you that much extra damage.
Yep, very important.
Oh, look at top lane actually, just catching the top, the last minute of that, or last second, right? Sorry.
That's really scary for them. Looks like an engagement actually on the bottom lane. They're going to try to go on the Weaver, but he does manage to use his Shikuchi away, and this could be a turnaround onto this Rubik. Fortunately for them, Rubik does manage to get away, pops his salve as well, so he'll be okay. However, he does not have that much mana. But 2 solo lanes getting the first and the second blood for GraTs, though, this is looking very favorable for them. Queen of Pain off to a great start now, having her bottle, and might have her boots with just 1 more CS. She can start to be very aggressive on this Batrider, who doesn't even have his bottle yet. And then a solo kill onto that top lane, very important as well. Sleazel picking that one up. So great play out of GraTs, though, cementing their lead in both the top and mid lane. Look how aggressive this Queen of Pain is being on the mid lane now that she got that first blood. She's really doing damage to this guy.
Yeah. And that is what she needs to be doing.
Yep. Now that she has her bottle, she's just forcing it. That's the important thing. She knows that Batrider doesn't have his bottle, so he's going to have to use some consumables in this lane. Whereas she can probably get the next rune, hopefully. It is going to spawn on the bot lane. And looks like the Shadow Demon is kind of positioning himself so that they know if the supports from the Radiant decide to try to get that bottom rune. Queen of Pain will most likely get it.
Oh, look at his Undying position. He actually
very he's in a pretty precarious situation.
Yeah.
He's gonna get stunned by that Nyx Assassin as well as disrupted down. Interesting disruption though, kind of elongating the fact that he remains alive. However, it does the job. Weaver ends up getting the last hit as well. And look how much damage his Faceless Void's taking now. He's in a really strange situation too. He actually opted to pick up a hatchet instead of a general stout shield, I should say Quelling Blade. But that means that a lot of the damage he takes is gonna not be blocked, right? He also took Time Lock, so there's no backtracks right now. So he's taking full damage.
Oh, Weaver's taking quite a bit of damage as well, just from the creeps. Getting a bit greedy, trying to get the auto attack harass on the Void, but it attracts the creeps' attention instead.
He has no more consumables.
The Void?
In fact, is anyone on his team? There's 1 Salve and 2 Tangos on the Radiant team in terms of consumables, I should say. It's going to be pretty hard to trade with that. Man, look how aggressive this Queen of Pain is being.
Yeah.
Really dominating performance coming out of her in the mid lane so far. Oh wow, look how low this Darkseer is. Being chased by that catapult. Is he going to stay there for the rune? Yep, looks like he will. Bot lane going to be pretty scary right now. They do have vision of the fact that that top 5 is pulling right now with the Undying. We'll see if they decide to be any aggressive on this or not. Looks like the supports from Broccoli as well as Mer's Glasses are roaming into the Undying, but the creep wave, of course, brings them back and forces them to retreat momentarily. Batrider picking up the second rune of the game. He did pick up that Illusion rune, which was surprising before. So he's going to have good control right now. He does have an Invis rune. Shadow Poison being used on the correct Batrider, so good play from RTZ there. Just really showing that he knows how to play this matchup. Oh, on the bot lane, actually. Faceless Void is trapped right now. They're going to get most likely an easy kill on him. Reaver chasing him right now. Is he going to get this kill? Whoa, look how much damage that Decay. He's going to go down, though, but not before he takes down the Faceless Void. So a pretty good pick off there in terms of favoring the Dire. Although they did lose the Weaver in that.
A carry for a carry. Of course, slight advantage to...
oh, look at the damage taken by the Darkseer.
Darkseer's going to turn around and actually going to go for this.
Yep, and this is a pretty nice pick-off too. Good play there. Gyrocopter picking up the last hit on the bank of his Rocket Barrage.
Look at bottom.
And,
this Weaver is being so aggressive. Oh my god.
Yep, they're going to get the kill on the Rubik as well. Nice play there, as well as a disruption onto the Undying. They want more out of this. I don't think they're going to be able to get him though, unfortunately, as Mer's Glasses on that Nyx Assassin is running out of mana, but he's doing his job. So is Broccoli, and so is Goody in the end. They're playing incredibly well.
Look at how many stacks of Decay this Undying has, just hitting the multiple hero decays over and over.
Yeah, sitting at 1100. Oh, Queen of Pain actually picking up the Batrider. This game is not going well for top 5 at all. It is 7-1 now. Queen of Pain also picking up her treads now in the end. What a performance coming out of GraTs though.
Yeah, really that, stepping up from last game.
Yeah, they want this win. The TP being forced back for the Batrider. The rune spawning on the bot lane. It's going to be a double damage. Maybe picked up by Broccoli here. We'll see if the Queen of Pain turns around and decides she wants to have it.
Probably.
Yep. Seems like it. Her bottle's on the way. She was bottle coring. She's going to pick up her treads as well, as mentioned before. Switching to agility, as you can see. Just so that she gets the maximum effect from those bottle charges. Actually, on the Gyrocopter picking up yet another kill. He's sitting at 3-0 against this Darkseer. Darkseer is in a world of hurt from this lane. Not only that, but he doesn't even have the CS advantage. Gyrocopter sitting at 34, as well as the Queen of Pain at 34 as well. So, wow, another dive potentially. They're going to go onto this Weaver. Is Weaver going to be able to get out okay, though?
Oh.
Seems like he'll be okay. But this is really scary, because the second that the Radiant, that top 5, leave their defensive tri-lane, Faceless Void's going to be in a lot of pain, so they can't even help out their solo lanes, and their solo lanes are really hurting right now. Look at this skill build from Batrider.
Oh, that is interesting. Not even choosing to max out stick in Napalm. That's a lot of damage missing out on. And a lot of lane dominance. I guess it's because of the early magic block on play.
I'm not too sure. I mean, still, any stack is a good stack, as well as going into like the mid game if he wants to gank. Like having 4 levels and sticky napalm is just a huge plus. Pretty interesting for skill build, to say the least.
Yeah, definitely.
Faceless Void doing pretty well in terms of CSing for a defensive tri lane, but at the same time, I mean, Weaver has more CS than him, and his other lanes are just doing too poorly. Looks like a gank attempt now onto this Darkseer on the top lane. They're going to get a kill on the Batrider as well. Are they going to get the pick off onto the Darkseer? That is the question. 2 stacks right now. Oh, interesting TP there. Not going to say it was a bad TP, but unfortunately it doesn't work for him.
Yeah, I don't think he had much of a choice though. He's not going to run from them. But...
Did you change the stream, by the way? The title on the stream?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Someone was just asking about that. So
Yeah,
refresh
that
it,
was
still see
more
the
like
other stream. Okay, cool.
Structures
TP yet again from this Batrider. What is his score right now? He's sitting at 0 and 3. Queen of Pain getting the last hit on the tower, so that's also really important. Medallion finished up on the Weaver.
Oh,
means
look
that
at the
he's
bottom
doing a lot of damage onto this Rubik. Is he gonna get the kill? Looks like he does manage to pick up the last hit. Tombstone being dropped, actually. The stun. Oh my god, look how much damage the Faceless Void's taking now, being forced back. But everyone's being forced to run away. Unfortunately, Nyx Assassin gonna take the brunt of the damage. In the mid lane now, Broccoli running for his life from this Darkseer. The Ion Shell is up, and he's gonna get an easy pick off there, so that's always good. But, I mean, Arteezy escaping from the mid lane, getting the last hit on the tower as well. He picks up an Invis Rune and then TP's home immediately, so that he can make full use of that TP, of that Invis Rune once he gets back into lane, full health. Man, this is just
so
not
much action in this game. There's just...
Yeah,
everywhere
and it's
on the map.
lanes that you don't expect as well. That's the funny part. Really dominating performance coming out from the Gyrocopter. Sleazel playing it, as well as Arteezy on the Queen of Pain. Just great play so far. Look at the CS right now. This is not a position you want to be in. The top 3, of course, are in favor of GraTs, though, and they're loving it, man. They're having a field day with this game.
Sleazel actually rotating down to the bottom lane here. That's interesting because leaving that top lane alone is typically not what you want to do as Gyrocopter. You want to keep that farming that safe lane as long as you can until you push the tower.
But he's won it by so much. They can really cement their advantage at 5-man right now, and that's exactly what they look like they're going to do. The Radiant Ward is going to pick up Nyx Assassin going down, as well as a nice ward near the bottom tier 2 tower. Tier 1 tower, sorry.
Oh, look at this 5-man Dota.
Yep. And this is like what they need to do. They have such a nice advantage right now. It's 10 minutes into the game. It's about a 7,500 gold advantage.
But the Radiant do know about it. They do have a ward covering the entrance to the jungle, and they saw them moving up there.
Void's not level 6 yet. That's pretty important. Oh, Scream of Pain going onto the Rubik as well as the Shadow Strike. He's going to go down pretty much instantly as well. Nyx Assassin picking up that kill. Did Nyx Assassin use his ultimate for it? It does look like he did. So that's that. And they start their siege.
From Sleazel. Just choosing to max out Rocket Barrage just to be able to bully the Darkseid out of lane. If the Darkseid tries to use the Ion Shell against him. And then it's kind of allowed him to pick up quite a few kills later on in the game as well.
I mean, this is a snowball. This looks almost out of control right now.
Yeah.
Sleazel's going to the top lane. He's actually really low in health. We'll see if the Darkseer decides to try to go on him or not. Doesn't look like it, as the Darkseer doesn't even have his Soul Ring yet. Gonna be picking it up just about now.
But when he uses it, he's not gonna have the health to actually take Sleazel on anyway, so probably not gonna see any action up there.
Yeah. And just backing off, they already got exactly what they wanted. Arteezy's just
look at
he's
this.
Visible.
Look at this positioning.
I don't know if he can get this though. I don't think he should engage here.
He's probably gonna try to blow Rubik up and then get out.
He's waiting for his team potentially. Doesn't look like it. His team's going to the mid lane.
Or
he's probably waiting for a rotation and then maybe getting a pick off while they are rotating. But his Invis Rune only lasts for about another 8 seconds or so.
Oh,
chasing the Undying. Undying, nope, deciding against it in the end. He's gonna run out of time. They're gonna go on to this Faceless Void. There it goes. Backtracks the actual initial Vendetta strike though. That's unfortunate. And they decide running away right now. Good play. Gyrocopter dove pretty hard for that, and unfortunately goes down and instantly buybacks from the game. Interesting play there by him, but I mean, his aggression is really showing its worth in this game for sure. Nice decision making by Arteezy there, making sure, oh wait, he backtracked our Vendetta, let's get the heck out of here, because if he turns around Chronospheres with a team to back him up, that Void is going to be able to get a couple kills there. So good play, nice awareness, and just really showing his experience in this game. Man, what has this Batrider done this game? That's the unfortunate part. I don't want to call him out. He's sitting at 1,800 gold right now, but at the same time, he's going to go down yet again with that kind of aggressive play. Is he going to end up going down though? That is the question. Doesn't look like it yet.
Important to know the flat kill.
Chronosphere hitting onto 2 heroes actually. He's going to go on the Gyrocopter focus for now. A nice disruption though, stopping the entire play there. And they're going to run away. They're actually going to turn onto this Undying. Undying's going to go down pretty much instantly. chasing the Faceless Void, but decide instead to go for the Tombstone. It's an extra 110 gold picked up for that Nyx Assassin. He can afford his Arcane Boots now.
Rubik steals
now
the
they
call
continue
down.
the siege.
That's very important.
But this continuation of the siege, this is like a free mid-tower now. A Necro Book actually being picked up. Really nice item pickup by RTZ. Just compounding their pushing advantage by getting that item there.
Has fallen.
Really good play. 4 to 13 right now in favor of Team GraTs though. Just really dominating this game.
Look at the gold graph.
Wow.
Almost 9,000 gold at this point. That is a ton of gold for this early on in the game.
Look at Weaver's items too.
Oh wow.
He has 2 Necro recipes in the stash. I thought that was a mistake because Queen of Pain was one going for that Necro book, but at the same time, I mean, they're just spamming Necro.
Yeah. And I mean, they just want to push this game and they just want to end it as soon as possible.
Yep.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
And there we go. Continuation now, taking the last outer tower. They're grouped as 5. They're willing to fight. They have such an advantage in terms of the money in this game. Oh wow, nice play there. Picking off this Bat Rider. Defensive call down, I believe that was? Nope, it was aggressive. And that's the kill on the Bat Rider. Aggressive blink forward from the Queen of Pain just to guarantee the kill. But she's going to back off now, and there is nothing the Radiant can do about this. Top 5 is just
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Not playing to the best of their abilities, it feels. Just losing those 2 soul lanes by that much. And there's nothing they can do. They're forced to turtle this out. Hopefully the Faceless Void gets enough items, but then again, he's only sitting on a Ring of Health and 863 gold, as well as his power treads.
Oh. You can tell they really wanted to cancel that TP and probably get a pick off on this Jericho.
Surge forward. Oh, they're actually going to get a kill here, I think. Yep, there goes the Vendetta on the Nyx Assassin. A nice play there. Oh man, look how much damage that call down did.
Oh!
Nyx Assassin popping his Spike Carapace. Yeah, but now he's in a little bit of a scary position. If he gets Chronosphered, he's going to go down. He does get Chronosphered. And there's the pick off. Undying actually managing to get the last hit there with a Decay.
Oh.
They're trying to go on this Weaver, but doesn't look like they're going to be able to. That was a 1-for-1 exchange there. The Darkseer going down initially, but then picking off the Nyx Assassin when he decided to overstay his welcome a little bit by popping that Spike Carapace.
My thanks.
Look at how rich this Shadow Demon is. Just pointing out how well this push strat is working out for them. Almost like sitting at 1,000 gold. Oh, he just picked something up actually. Probably his treads. Nope. It's gonna be a headdress. He's gonna go into that mech.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yep.
He's really doing more pushing. Oh, mid lane.
Yep, they actually managed to pick off the Weaver. Weaver picks up his Necro 2, I believe that was, right before he goes down. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
So a little bit kind of cocky play, I guess, overstaying their welcomes just a little bit, lead to some pickoffs that are kind of important if top 5 want to get their make their way back into this game.
Nyx Assassin has a Staff of Wizardry. Typically, you look for a Dagon on Nyx Assassin, but this game, how are we sure it's not another Necrobook?
It might actually end up being it.
I mean, you can't be sure, can you? It isn't a bad item on Nyx Assassin.
That's true. Last time I saw this many Necrobooks in a game, it was Loda's ult team against the old MYM. It was like a 2008 matchup, and it was pretty fun to watch.
This Roshan
Blink
is so
forward
strong.
pretty aggressively by this Queen of Pain. She's trying to chase this Bat Rider, who's forced to blink away. He's only sitting at Boots of Speed, though, so Queen of Pain can catch up pretty easily. Oh man.
Unfortunate right there.
Yeah, but she does pick up a Kingsford.
This Roshan is taking so long.
Yeah.
It's being so messy. They don't really have anyone to tank it, so they're all moving around, just trying to avoid Roshan.
Oh man, if Rock Lee gets one more stun on them, that would be pretty funny. But, finally the pickoff is going to happen. Weaver ends up picking up the Aegis of the Immortal. Interesting pickup. I actually expected the Gyrocopter to take it, but
very nice drawing here from RTZ.
Yeah,
signaling where they want to go next. Anything into the base.
Good defensive warding, at least coming out from top 5. They have just good entrances to their jungle warded, just to make sure that they can farm whatever they can safely.
Necrobook 3 is ready on Queen of Pain right here. That's going to be a lot of damage coming out.
I don't know if I agree with the continuation of this Battle Fury now from this Faceless Void. I would have expected kind of like drums or something just to improve survivability. Yeah. Because he's only sitting at 872 health and just has level 1 backtrack, so he's going to be really squishy and easy to take down in these fights. We'll see Necro 3, as you said, and then the Necro 2 on the Weaver as well. Just the amount of Necro books makes it really easy to siege into this base if they decide to pop it in the end. Do they want to go right now? What did Rubik end up stealing? He stole Shikuchi. He's going to run into the middle of them. But, of course, the vision from the Necro 3. Blink forward by the Bat Rider as well, using his ultimate onto this Queen of Pain, but a nice call down as well. Good Chronosphere. Are they going to be able to catch out Sleazel here? Sleazel staying alive right now. RTZ also staying alive, but he doesn't actually end up managing to live. Goes down and forcing a buyback almost immediately from him. Everyone, the important heroes, I should say, from this team sitting pretty low. Sleazel actually backing off and pushing the top lane. So, not the greatest engagement from them over there. The bottom tower takes a decent amount of damage. It took about 500 damage.
Interesting choice of engagement there by GraTs, though. I mean, you can kind of tell that they just want to rush this game and be done with it, but they're not really able to, because this Faceless Void is so good at protecting high ground. Even when he doesn't have any items, that Chronosphere is still really, really good. And the Rubik still has Call Down, I believe. Nope, never mind.
Queen of Pain actually getting engaged on right now, but she blinks away to safety, so that's okay. Shadow Strike actually being stolen by the Rubik.
Yeah.
Not really the best spell to steal. I think he was hoping for a blink there.
Yeah, I think so too.
And there's an Invis rune onto this Queen of Pain. Looks like Weaver is just going home. Probably going to TP back and just continue their engagement onto that bottom lane, I should say.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep the pressure up, really. With these Necrobook pickups, they really don't have any other choice. I feel they put so many eggs in one basket that they can't really take the eggs out at this point.
Well, I mean, it is a 12,000 gold advantage for them, sitting at about 90 minutes into the game. So they are in a solid position to end the game pretty much right away with the Necrobooks. The fact that that engagement was just such an aggressive blink forward by RTZ, he got pretty much picked there. Oh, here we go. Here comes the siege. The Necrobooks are up. They're going to pop both of them. 2 Necro 3 books right now.
Structures are fortified.
Fortification necessary now. He actually used an Ion Shell on that, on the Necro book, but they're going to continue the siege right now. Actually, look at the amount of damage. Nice wall. Actually, the wall only hits the Weaver.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's going to be dealt with relatively easily. Look how much damage that Necro book's doing. That, like, one little archer just...
120 damage. Jesus Christ, that's so much. And
yeah,
it attacks
at
really,
stage,
really fast.
I mean, it does the amount of damage the Void does right now, not taking into account the time lock, of course.
Yeah.
Are they going to wait for the next cooldown onto the Necro books? It is quite a ways away, about 40 seconds between the two of them. But the continuation of the siege is just going to... might prove to be too much for the Radiant to handle. Top 5 is going to need some really nice coordination, as well as just big ultimates from the Faceless Void, as well as the Darkseer, who's unfortunately is on cooldown for another minute or so. And here comes the siege, not even waiting for the Necrobooks. Blink forward as well as lasso onto this gyrocopter. They managed to do a decent amount of damage to Sleazel. He's going to go down pretty much instantly. They don't even pick off the... oh, there you go. The Rax ends up going down. Sorry, it's not the Rax, the tower. And everyone in full retreat right now. Nice Chronosphere picking off the Nyx Assassin. He gets a first hit time lock as well. And they continue onto this Queen of Pain, but Queen of Pain blinking away. Weaver being pretty aggressive now that he does have that Aegis of the Immortal. Is he going to try to get his Aegis of the Immortal popped now? Uses his Necro book, but the buyback as well as the movement from... Wow, what a massive Sonic Wave, getting a triple kill pretty much instantly. They pick off the Bat Rider as well, and now they can siege up the bottom lane.
And this is a Rax gone, at least. Probably going to rotate into the mid lane and try to get another tower there. I don't know if they're going to be successful, but that's probably going to be their goal at least.
Well, they do have the Necro units, so they can do quite a bit of damage to this right now. Yep, and the drums picked up.
Go straight for the tower,
was perfect as well. Really nice drums. I mean, it compounds so well with the Necro book too, with the movement speed as well as attack speed. Or they're gonna take the mid-Rax most likely. Bat Rider down for another 15 seconds. He doesn't even... oh, he'll have his ultimate by the time it's back up though, so that's always good. Faceless Void still sitting 200 gold away from his battle period.
Yeah, he's been doing that for a few minutes now, at least 2. He's not really...
And the GG is called. We're going to go into a game 2 relatively soon of this third place decider of the GosuCup America, so stay tuned guys, we'll be right back.
Has fallen.